So you want to know when's the best time to switch out your summer annuals to install your fall annuals? Stay tuned and we'll tell you. In choosing your fall annuals, there's many different types and varieties out there. What I typically like to do and tell people out there is that you want your plants bigger in the back or bigger on either side, and in the middle always smaller, or in the front always smaller, and always mix up the beds as well. Maybe like snapdragons in the back and maybe a mix of pansies in the very front, or come up with some type of design that best fits where you're planting at and the surrounding plants as far as the color and so forth. But there's many different colors out there for the winter. The best time to switch out your fall annuals is October the 15th. Your fall annuals will last from October 15th to about April the 15th before you need to switch out your summer. You need to till in your summer soil real good from where you had your summer annuals. Of course, rake the mulch off that you had covering up from your summer flowers and dispose of that and till the soil real good. Make sure there's no roots left in it from the summer. And of course, rake the bed the way that you want it, and then put some fertilizer down on it, amendments, and then you're ready to start planting. Once your plants are installed, you definitely want to fertilize a couple times throughout the season. You can find this at your local garden centers, anything from Miracle Grow to Osmocote. At the same time, once your flowers get a good root system in them and they're developing and growing, to keep your flowers, depending on which ones you put in, you also, like your pansies and so forth, you can go in and deadhead them every couple of weeks. Once the bloom's done blooming, go in and nip that bud off there so it'll reproduce a lot faster to always give you that nice colorful display. You'll need to water anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on how moist the soil stays. You definitely want the soil to always be moist when you first plant it, and this should take place for about the first 2 to 3 weeks of installing your plants. Once the plants have been installed, also you want a good layer of mulch on that as well to help hold the moisture down and also keep the weeds out of the seasonal color bed also. If it gets really cold, the only thing you would have to do with your flowers is, of course, always just make sure they're still getting the proper amounts of water that they need. At the same time, you make sure that you're always deadheading as well to keep that fresh new bloom coming out. The only thing that you may have to do to prepare your beds and maintain your beds throughout the summer is, if you have a deer problem, to always be sure that you're putting something down to keep the deer from eating your fall annuals. So the fall annuals is the main annuals that the deer love to eat on. If you've enjoyed our video today, please be sure to like us, share us with a friend, and/or leave us a comment. Be sure to check with your local Department of Agriculture on the different types of plants that may grow well in your region. However, if you're located in the Metro Atlanta area, feel free to call us at Unlimited Landscaping.